Something smells good. I wonder what Lynn's cooking today.
Hey, Lynn, what's cooking?
Now here's your host, Lynn Austin.
Hi everyone, welcome to my show. Today we are packed full of pumpkin. Yes, I said pumpkin. For November, for the November show, you could go like the Thanksgiving way and do recipes for your Thanksgiving feast. But you know what? I think everybody's kind of set with what they like on Thanksgiving Day, so I like to do things just a little bit different for the November show. But first, of course, my friends Paula and Rhonda are in my kitchen today to cook up some delicious items that have pumpkin in them. We are going to make a pumpkin spice martini, which is out of this world.
I
It is
can already
so
smell
yummy. I'm so excited.
cinnamon and nutmeg.
And we are going to make, you ready? A pumpkin chili. Yes, I did say pumpkin chili. And pumpkin is very good for you.
Okay.
So it's full of iron
I have not
and
ever
vitamin
had
E. Yes.
pumpkin chili.
Pumpkin
Me either.
Awesome. And
sounds good.
Paula, I had Paula on here because Paula and pumpkin begin with P. I just thought of that. It's funny. Paula's pumpkin roll. Okay, say that 3 times after you've had 2
Paula's
of these
pumpkin
martinis.
roll.
You probably won't be able
Right.
to say it.
Yeah.
But she's going to teach us. I'm so excited because we have never made, or I've never made. Have you made a pumpkin roll before?
I have.
You have. Okay,
I
look at
love
you.
pumpkin.
I have never made a pumpkin roll, so I'm super pumped about
for
making a pumpkin
pumpkin.
roll. Okay, we are good. I love it. I make funnies. Everybody knows that. I just laugh at myself.
Oh,
it's so
you are
funny.
just so funny.
Okay, we are going to start off with this pumpkin spice martini, and we're going to put. You know what, you girls?
This smells
I'm gonna put-
delightful.
Oh well, I'm going to
Agave?
tell you. Wait, no. It's a little something I came up with.
A little something,
A
something.
little something that I came up with. Ice in the shaker. Okay, and to that we are going to add, this is for the rim of the glasses. That's my little special ingredient. We have vanilla vodka that we're going to put into this first.
You don't measure, Lynn.
Not at all.
No, I don't measure. I don't measure.
Yeah, she invites me to be on the show, and
Okay.
then she makes fun of how I talk.
I know, but I love you though. And I'm going to use pumpkin spice vodka, but if you would like to use a pumpkin spice liqueur, you can. But I chose the pumpkin spice vodka because I love vodka. I'm a vodka girl. Everybody knows that. A little bit of pumpkin spice. And you know, vodkas have so many different flavors now. They have so many fun ones. Fun. Okay, and to that, we're going to add some Irish cream, any brand, because you're mixing it. You don't have to go high shelf on that one. So there's the cream into there.
I don't know what your
Fun.
measuring technique
Okay,
is.
it is whatever I feel like.
None.
Okay, into the shaker. Okay, you ready? We are going to put some nutmeg. Oh my
Love nutmeg.
I can smell it from here.
Oh, fun.
It really
But
does
that's
smell
not
good.
what's on that plate. There's some
Reminds me
nutmeg.
of pumpkin pie.
Okay, when we
baking in the
move
oven.
on from this, we're gonna add a little bit more. We're gonna move on to the pumpkin chili. That's what's going back there. My poblano peppers are sauteing right now with some chopped onion, and the chopped poblano peppers are sauteing in some olive oil right now in the pan. And in the other pan is ground turkey. Now, in your chili, you can use whatever you want, but I like to mix it up with ground turkey and ground beef. I do a combination.
mix it together.
So that's
Okay.
sauteing right now, and we're gonna add some
You can
cinnamon.
actually hear it.
Yes,
Yes.
cinnamon.
Behind
Cinnamon is going in with the nutmeg
Yum.
And it smells really
into
good.
the shaker. Okay, so we're going to shake this slightly. Make sure my cap is on there. Ooh, fun. Shake. Shake your booty. Okay, there we go. Shake your pumpkin. Okay, there it is. Ooh, yes. Okay. Let's see if we can get this off.
That is such a pretty
It's-
bracelet,
ew,
Lynn.
Thank you. You know what?
get that?
I don't know. A friend of mine, I'm going to have to take this off like this. A friend of mine gave that to me. She's kind of special, and she kind of talks funny. I don't know. Could it be Rhonda? Okay. Now, to the rim of these martini glasses, I took honey honeys.
Oh, it was honey.
Honey
Okay.
and pumpkin pie spice.
Ooh la
Okay,
la.
ooh la la is right. And it might get a little, look at that. Okay, when you taste
Oh,
this,
she's
girls,
pretty.
when you taste this, you are gonna go, oh my. And it might drizzle down a little bit, so if you're serving at a table, you might wanna put
The
a little,
better to drink it.
you know, you can lick it off at the end, whatever. But you can put a little platter underneath there. Oh gosh, this smells so good. I'm so excited about this martini. It's not even funny. Okay, there's that one.
I'm liking this idea.
And what we're gonna do is set this aside. Look how pretty that is. And you can smell the pumpkin spice. And then with the honey on there,
really
when you
smells
take your
good.
first sip, it is going to store.
Stun us.
Yes, watch this. There
You
we
can put
go.
the rocks in.
Well, I don't want to water it down because the flavors of the pumpkin in there, you don't want it watered down, my dear.
I like your zigzag martini glasses, Lynn.
Oh,
You're
thank
so
you.
hip and
They're-
with it.
they're very
know,
cute.
I know. I'm a hipster. I love things like that, and I'm dripping a little bit, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Woo, somebody's calling me, but it's martini time, and we're gonna ignore the phone call. I'll take the small one because I'll let you girls have the bigger ones here. And we'll put that aside there. And we're gonna do a toast to cooking so we can move on to our chili and our pumpkin roll. We're gonna get
Very
things
beautiful.
rolling, girls.
Okay.
I would like to do a toast to friends and to cooking in the kitchen. And I also wanted to make a special toast because November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, and that's what my mother had passed away from. So I would like to make a toast to my mom and to pancreatic cancer awareness and fight that disease. So there we go. Happy November, everybody. Let's see what you guys think.
I'm gonna have to lick the rim. Very good. What do you think,
that
Rhonda?
Yummy. Isn't that like...
Yum.
I told you guys. The pumpkin
I'm
spice with the
serious.
honey.
That is really good.
That's
That is
delicious.
really yum.
Okay, girls.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking that. You're like that, Miss Rhonda.
That is really good.
Okay, we're gonna get that little honey
Yeah, you
stickiness
guys
off there.
definitely have to try that one.
Yes, I think the pumpkin pie spice with the honey
And
around
look
the
at that
rim.
little dribble of personality right there.
Then you can lick the glass just like licking a cow.
Yeah. I
Okay.
have to lick mine a bit.
On the back burner, we have going on is that pumpkin chili, which I told you that we already have the onions and the poblano peppers sauteing, and they're nicely sauteed with the oil. And Rhonda, if you wouldn't mind coming over here.
Sure.
And to that, I'm going to add the meat mixture. And like I said, you can use whatever meat that you like.
What did you use, Lynn?
I used the ground turkey with the ground beef.
Okay, I kind of thought maybe it was ground turkey sausage because it smells.
Nope,
the
it's just
smells in here are
ground turkey.
Okay.
Smells
We're going
yummy.
to add that. We're going to scoot that back there. Okay, move this over here. And to this pot we have on a low simmer, we're going to add some chicken broth. Okay, and to that we're going to add, it's about 3 cups of chicken broth. And to that, this is really easy, guys. Beer. About a can of beer. I said beer. Yes, beer into the chili.
And you did a whole can of beer, correct?
Whole can
Yep.
of beer.
Well, does it have to be a can of beer?
Well, not
Oh,
You can
necessarily.
buy- and to this, we're going to add a can
Okay.
of pureed pumpkin.
I have to say, I like what's going
Don't-
on in your pan here.
Don't buy the
Good.
pumpkin pie mix, just the
Pure
100% pure pumpkin
Okay.
is going on in that pan, okay?
Okay.
Then you can add whatever peppers you like, tomatoes you like. Crushed up tomatoes are gonna go in here, and it is the spicy tomatoes. Stewed, spicy, chili tomatoes are gonna go in here.
Okay.
Okay, along with some paprika. Okay, that is fun. I love the word paprika. Okay. Into that,
I can totally see Lynn in her kitchen by herself.
Talking to herself.
Paprika. I love words that are funny. Into this, okay, you ready?
I thought paprika was
Yep.
funny.
Pumpkin. Are you ready for the secret ingredient? Nut.
Yum.
Okay.
Nutmeg is going in there. We'll put it all in there. And a titch of salt.
A titch.
And some garlic powder or fresh garlic, whatever you choose. We'll stick it all in there.
Oh my.
And then about a half a packet of your chili mix. You know, the chili mix that has all the seasoning in there. We're just going to pour half of that in there. Okay?
Wow.
Now beans, whatever beans
I've never had chili
you
mix.
like.
Okay.
Can you pass me those
Oh,
beans?
you got
I went with the
northern beans,
northern
didn't you?
beans. Whatever beans you like.
Yeah,
If you
you
like.
don't rinse?
Didn't rinse.
Nope, I didn't
Okay.
rinse. I drained. They're
Wow.
going in there.
Ooh la la. All right.
1, 2, 3, and this is going to simmer on a medium heat while we move on
Gosh, it
to
really
the.
does look good.
And this is going to thicken up because of the pumpkin in there. You know what? Let me do a little bit of pepper in there.
Oh, sure.
And if it gets too thick, add some more beer or add some more broth. Just whatever thickness you like. If you want it thinner, you can thin it out. If you want it thicker, just let it keep on cooking. Okay?
Looks good.
And I'm gonna
Smells
add some pepper in
delicious.
there. And there we go. Yes, pumpkin chili. And you can serve it up with some cornbread. And
Oh, that would be good.
good. Yummy, yummy. Okay, that's gonna go. We're gonna leave that there so we can all have fun in the pot together.
Meld and
Yes, be
Get
fun,
friendly.
be fun, get friendly in the pot together.
And you could do that in the crock pot as
You
well.
can do it in the crock pot.
oh, I like
Yeah.
Let it go. Start it during the day before you go to work. Get it going, and it'll be
Sounds
happy,
good.
happy. You might
Good.
add a little bit of broth when you get home to it, thin it out, and you're good to go.
Sounds good.
So, as we sip on our delicious pumpkin spice martinis and our chili, pumpkin chili is cooking and soaking up all the goodness of all the different seasonings, we are going to move on to something very special, which I'm very excited about, is Paula's pumpkin roll.
Say it again.
Okay, let me take a sip of my
Paula's
cheese.
pumpkin roll.
Paula's pumpkin roll.
Paula's
Paula's
pumpkin
pumpkin roll. Oh, okay.
Really?
Oh, Paula
I
is
measured it
now
out.
getting all her ingredients
Oh,
out.
Paula is magical.
I am.
Okay, Paula, in your pumpkin roll, what are we going to start with?
So
What's going to
we-
go in the basic batter?
The dry ingredients I mix in a separate bowl.
Oh, do you want us to do that? We
Yes,
can.
sure.
Okay.
So I'm going to do some flour.
Okay, so flour goes in here first.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you like a fork or a whisk, Miss?
Oh, I do have a whisk right over
I
there.
prefer to whisk the dry ingredients.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, what else?
And
is
then
going into the flour?
cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Oh, this is cinnamon. 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 Let me take my drink here because I'm going to sip one.
All right.
I think I might have to make another one of those because only because
You got a little gypped.
because I got not even a half a glass.
You did. You got
No, I
gypped.
will share.
Oh no, you're fine.
No,
No. Okay,
I-
cinnamon goes in there.
And ginger, nutmeg.
Ooh, ginger.
There
Now,
are, Miss Lynn.
my husband's famous joke is, do you prefer ginger or Marianne? I'm sorry, I'm going old school. You know, Gilligan's Island. I had to say that.
I love that.
There's ginger.
Love it.
They're
And
were
I
both
do
great.
like ginger too.
You know, I kind of liked Gilligan. I mean, that poor guy. He
I
just
know.
kind of okay.
Poor
this is
Gilligan.
this is
He was a
nutmeg.
little goofy.
He was goofy,
Yep,
but it was
nutmeg.
cute. Nutmeg.
And some salt.
You know, I do have to say that I kind of like the professor.
You would.
I know he was a little bit older,
He's
but I
wise
liked
and
him.
older.
I know. I was like, oh
Uh-huh.
my gosh. Okay, now what goes in salt?
Salt.
Okay, now we're
And
gonna
in
whisk.
the mixer, I'm going to do 3 eggs.
Okay, but am I
Because
whisking
you
this
whisk
right
all
now?
that
Okay,
together.
I'm gonna whisk
Well,
this.
Yes. And I'm super excited to use Lynn's mixer.
Yes, she loves.
Oh,
it.
Don't
yes.
you love it, Rhonda?
I do. I love my kitchen mixer. I use
guess
it
I
a
need to
lot.
invest
You like-
in
It's
one.
awesome.
I use some of my attachments too. I really like it.
Okay, that is whisked together. So the eggs are gonna go
The
in there.
eggs are
and
going to
they're
go in here, and then I'm going to put some sugar in the pumpkin.
Oh, raise that up a little
I
bit.
better raise that up. I'm
Is
still
that what
working
we're
on
going
it.
Is
with?
that handwriting, Paula? We should put that right on the.
I
you
like
love
it.
that?
She has
It's
very
nice.
neat handwriting.
I think
very
that's how we
neat.
should post
Oh,
the
I think,
recipe
yeah.
online.
So the eggs are beating.
The eggs are going to be together, and then we're going to slowly add the sugar.
Okay.
And then pumpkin.
Ooh,
Pure
fun.
pumpkin.
Okay.
It smells seriously good. I'm gonna stir this chili back.
Thank you. And I'm going to whisk this one more time, and we're good with that. That's the dry ingredients, because this is not much in this bowl because it's a thin cake, correct? A thin cake, because you want to make it thin so it will roll, right? Okay. So that's why there's not that much flour in it. So that's whisking. We're just going to kick that up a notch. Woo! The recipe's fine.
Wow.
Okay, and we're going to add what to the
Add
eggs?
the sugar in here.
Okay, now Paula, you have parchment paper on there or wax paper?
Wax paper. Wax
Okay.
paper on the Jelly Roll pan, and it has to be a nice, regular sized Jelly Roll pan. Okay.
So it'll rise just a little bit.
Because you don't want it too thick.
Right.
You want it not too thin. You want it just right. So the Jelly Roll
And
pan.
you're actually gonna cook on this?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
That way, you'll see when we take it out.
So with the sugar is in there with the eggs,
We're gonna put
and
some
then now we're going to add pumpkin, and that's regular pumpkin, no seasonings in it or anything.
Nope.
Okay, so we have the seasonings in here.
And actually, we're going to change that to stir
Okay.
because you kind of fold it in. So I've always
Very
done it by
nice.
hand. I'm just loving this idea of doing this as a group.
Yeah, I like
Make it a
that.
bunch
You
of
can make a
pumpkin
bunch
rolls
of,
for
get your
holiday.
girlfriends together, and you don't have to go out and buy a mixer. If somebody has a mixer,
Right.
then just double batch it, and you can make a lot of
we are
pumpkin
often
rolls.
borrowing things from each
Yes,
other.
it's
Right.
great. If you don't have to run out and buy something, don't call a friend, phone a friend.
And I would
Or
say,
text a friend or whatever. If I'm old school, I call.
I'm
Even
going
though
to
I'm
spray
young.
the top of this.
She
Okay.
really does call instead of text.
So we're spraying
I
the
think that'll stick as well.
wax paper that's in the Jelly Roll pan. You firmly tucked it into the corner, so it's all tucked in there, and you sprayed it. And the pumpkin is in with the sugar
And then we're gonna
and the
add the dry
eggs,
ingredients
and
as
and
well.
that's it.
So it's just flour in there?
And then the seasonings.
All the
that's it.
seasonings.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll add those.
Need a spatula here. So add this in here.
Yep.
You're just giving it a little pat.
That's like burping a baby. That's what it's like. Okay. Good.
And
Okay.
that's going to mix together just a bit.
You know what I do sometimes
Just a
if it
little bit
gets.
more.
Hold on 1 second. I like to do this. I stop it for 1 second and get all the goodness. Sometimes my goodness gets up in here. It gets up in the wrong spot. And there goes my phone again. My gosh, everybody wants to
It
get
is
a
a
hold of
busy
me
holiday
today.
season.
It's November,
We're
folks.
baking.
We're
Do not
baking.
call.
We are having martinis, and somebody is still trying to call me. It's crazy.
Everyone important's here already, so.
Oh, we need to preheat the oven to 375.
Alright.
Okay, that's going. I cannot believe how easy that batter is. Oh
Yeah,
my.
it is easy.
Okay, so you sprayed the wax paper. Now the wax paper, why are you putting the wax paper on here? Because it's just easier to lift the cake out?
Yes, once you get it out, you can lift
Okay.
that out and put it on a
Awesome.
paper towel.
Okay. Awesome, awesome.
So you need to help me. Still getting used to this little thing.
There we
There we
go.
go.
We're gonna scrape this off
Yep.
of here. Yay. And while you add that to the pan,
Yep.
I am going to check on our pumpkin chili as we're
Ooh.
doing the pumpkin roll. Here, I'll let you do
Yep,
that.
there's this, and we're just gonna pour it
And I'm
in
just
here.
gonna put this in the sink. And oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, it is smelling so good. Love
They
that.
smell good.
I really do like pumpkin roll.
Mhm, me too.
Oh, November, the season of pumpkin.
November
Pumpkin,
is
pumpkin,
a good month. If I just knew that that snow.
Well, it wasn't right
Have to
around the
happen.
corner.
Yeah, but you know
right?
what? We're going to think positive
Well, and we've
thoughts.
already gotten it
And we're
this
going to be
year.
thankful, since it's November,
Right.
that we survived last winter.
This is true.
And we're going to think
True.
positive thoughts as we're making our pumpkin roll. And we're drinking our pumpkin pie spice martini. And that pumpkin chili is doing its thing. So we're thinking
okay.
positive thoughts, right? Positive, positive.
Absolutely.
Ooh, Paula.
Just kind of spread it even.
That
Are you
looks-
loving it?
Yes, I love how easy that is.
It looks good.
And that's going to go into 375 oven for how
And
long?
15 minutes.
I think you can
15.
freeze this too.
You can. Make
So
them
if
ahead
we
of
make
time,
these pumpkin
absolutely.
rolls ahead of time,
Yep.
then you can freeze them and come December. Oh, hey, you know what?
So we
me
will
just
put
get
this
my
in a
Let me get my pumpkin roll
375
out of the
oven.
freezer, 375 oven. We're just going
And
to
we
pop
need to
that.
rinse this out because we'll need to make the cream for it.
Oh, that's right. So we're going to do that, and that's going to go into the oven. Oh, and it's going to be, your house is going to smell like pumpkin.
It already smells magnificent.
Oh,
Seriously.
yes, yes. I love, I
smells
do
really good.
love this time of year because it just screams good food. Good food. Good food. It just screams good food. Okay, Paula's rinsing that because we are going to make a what type of
It's a cream
Filling.
cheese filling.
a cream cheese filling. Okay, that's yummy right there.
That's a little cream cheese.
So what goes into that cream cheese
There's
filling,
cream
Paula?
cheese, powdered sugar,
Cream
butter,
cheese. Oh,
and vanilla.
butter and vanilla and cream cheese, but you could kind of like cut the calories just a titch, like we're really worried about it during the holiday season, of the half, what is that, cream cheese,
Oh,
that it's a
yeah.
half calorie,
Low
half
fat.
that low fat cream
Actually,
cheese.
I don't notice a difference if I use that. I mean, I think it's still good.
No, I don't notice a difference at all because I think that's the one I usually grab. Is that one? I figure, well, if you're going to cut the calories on that, here, let me put this on here for you.
I'm gonna wash this out.
Okay. You know, while Paula's doing the dishes, we can toast with
like
our
that.
pumpkin spice martini because that.
Hey,
Paula, keep doing those dishes. Good job there. Okay. There always has to be one that's in charge of doing the dishes.
Oh, really? Usually Lynn actually likes to do the dishes.
I do. You know, this is kind of silly, but I find doing the dishes very calming. I don't know if it's the water that's running on
kinda
your
like
hands.
taking a bath with your hands.
Yes.
I remember when we were doing food together the one time, and I was doing the dishes, and I was like, she goes, "Oh, you want me to do that?" I said, "No, no. I actually think it's kind of relaxing."
We both thought the same thing. Yeah, it's just like you're at a spa doing the dishes and see, that's a little tip for you.
Who needs a manicure?
You just go to your dishes. Hey, it works. Okay, so we have softened butter, 1 stick, correct?
Yep.
And then how much cream cheese?
6 ounces.
6 ounces of cream cheese, so save the other ounces for whatever you want, right?
Right.
And powdered sugar,
And then a teaspoon of vanilla.
Ooh.
Or half teaspoon, sorry.
half teaspoon.
Do that.
I love vanilla.
So I'm doing a cup of powdered sugar.
Okay, half a
And I
teaspoon
kind
of
of
vanilla.
play with it because sometimes I'll add a little bit of extra to put on top of the pumpkin roll.
Okay, so
You
you,
don't
can just,
have to
you
do
can,
that,
Oh, no, it's
but-
not. You know, it's not a bad thing to make extra
No.
because. Okay, you said a half a teaspoon.
Yep.
You want to add a little bit more in there? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
always
fine.
add a little bit more vanilla. I never.
Yeah,
I never
if
measure.
I'm
If you
not
guys know
using
that, I don't really
Well,
measure.
vanilla, then I use twice as much.
Yeah, yes, you are supposed to do that. That's why I added a little extra.
But I
There you go.
do like that vanilla that you bring home from Mexico. That's like the really yummy, good stuff.
Oh, that is really good.
That
stuff.
is,
It's
yeah,
delightful.
It's a lot
that is-
stronger.
It's very good stuff. So, but if you don't go to Mexico, then use twice as much vanilla.
So we're just gonna kind of mix.
Okay, we're
I have to lift
lift
this
that
up
up.
again.
Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be so yummy. So our one cake is being done. So you already have another cake that's done. The magic of television.
All
So the
right.
one is cooking.
Very
We
well.
have another one that Paula has done.
Cracked a bit.
Okay, Paula, this
gonna
is
worry about
real. We're not
It
going to
is, this
pretend.
is real life.
Okay. The cake will crack.
It will.
Sometimes.
You have to be really patient with it
Okay.
and slowly roll it because when you pull it out of the oven, you're on that wax paper.
You know what?
I take a paper towel with powdered sugar and then put it on top
yeah,
of it.
I have done one before and used a flour sack if you have a flour
Yes,
sack.
that too.
with
But
powdered
you have
sugar
to
on
be
it.
really patient
You do.
to roll.
But
So-
you know what? It tastes the same even if
It
it
does.
cracks.
It doesn't really matter because you
No, because you put the stuff over, you can powder
can
sugar on it. It's
yes,
not gonna
not
really
gonna
make
matter.
a difference.
It'll still be
That's what
tasty.
frosting and powdered sugar is for.
I always thought frosting was to
kind
glue
of
the
mix
cracks
it
back
so
together anyway.
some of the lumps.
Yeah, the
are out
lumps
of it,
go.
yeah.
But when you were talking about, I'm gonna wait 1 second. We're gonna whip this, and then we're gonna talk about this in 1 second. I think that's good,
That's
right?
pretty good.
Okay. So when you take it out of the oven, tell me quickly how you have the paper towels down.
Paper
and
towel. I use a paper towel because I don't like the
Like
idea
the
of
fuzzies
the
of the
fuzzies of a
towels.
regular
Okay.
towel. And I sprinkle it with powdered sugar.
Okay.
Put it upside down, still on the wax paper.
The wax
Try
paper
to
that
peel
was in
the
there.
wax paper off immediately and then roll it. And
in rolling it with the paper towel that has the
yes, with
powdered
paper
sugar
towel,
on it.
Let it cool like 15 minutes.
So you're leaving it rolled up in the
Yes.
rolling position for 15
Yep.
minutes till it's cooled, and then you're going to unroll it.
Unroll it, put your filling in, and then roll
Oh,
it back
okay.
up.
Well, let's put the filling in, and then we have a done one on the table, and then we're going to check on our chili.
It smells
Really good in here.
It does. I'm loving it.
I'm thinking that you're going to take something out
Still
of the
need a lesson on
show.
getting this thing.
Oh,
Under-
there we go. Here we go. Okay, you're good.
Hang on, I just
Here, we got
washed
another.
this.
We got it. Okay,
I washed
you
some.
are quick. We'll just put some on here and then show us how to roll it up because we have a done one on the table.
Right.
Our chili is cooking, and I think it's about ready to put into
Oh,
the
yeah, just
platter.
spread
here.
that on
Wait till I
there.
taste
Paula.
The cream filling is
Yummo.
so yummy. I always try to make 2 or 3 when I'm doing it. That way I could freeze one or,
Yeah, or
give
send
them
one to
away.
a
I think that's a good
Yes.
idea, actually.
A neighbor
That's
across
awesome.
the road would be nice too.
Now this chili can go, you know what, it can go a few hours, it can go an hour, it can go in the crock pot.
Looks
Took it
good,
out of
Paula. Looks good.
Do you like to lick the frosting?
Of course.
It's quite yummy.
Okay, right behind you with hot chili.
Okay.
Oh my yumminess.
Oh,
Smell that.
make some muffins with that. You're good.
Oh.
Cornbread.
Seriously, cornbread would be
Oh,
perfect.
doesn't that smell good?
Oh my gosh. Yummy.
Well, girls, thank you so much for Paula Pumpkin, for showing us how to make the pumpkin roll, which we have one on the table, and I shared my lovely, delicious pumpkin spice martini, and look at Paula's rolling it. Oh, look how nice.
Very good.
And then you just put a little powdered sugar on that and plate it up, and you have
good
a
to go.
pumpkin roll, and your
Oh, it's
family
beautiful.
is going to go gaga over that. They're going to be like, oh, yummo, yummo, yummo.
That chili, too.
And awesome. We got the pumpkin chili. Girls, get your martini. We're going to do a toast to being thankful for everything we have in our lives, family and friends, and fun time in the kitchen. And that's what's cooking on Hey Lynn, what's cooking? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.